Hey guys, what's up? As promised, this is the recording from the live stream the other night. So if you missed it, this is the whole thing, the whole best of 11 1v1 $200 tournament. So the winner of this best of 11, it's random and then reverse armies, takes the $200 prize money. Later on, there was another little bet and another best of 11 between these two players, but that will be posted separately. So here it is, guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. RaGe says thank you to the sponsors. So I think like Zoin, Sharbel, a few other people. Sorry, I should really know them. We'll look at them after. Okay, so we've got Air Force against China, so quite imbalanced. SiZe's Air Force, probably his best army. So he's in the south in the bottom right. We've got China in the top left, purple, RaGe. RaGe is pretty decent with China. I do think that SiZe is with the strongest army here, probably his favourite army as well. Probably going to do quite well. Expecting RaGe to do loads of infantry. He also likes to do this 2 barracks. You'll get 2 red guards out of there. Maybe 1 rocket as well. And you'll get the capture upgrade out of there, and then you can get the oil super quick. So yeah, the red guard coming out. He's got the vet 1 upgrade, so expecting to probably see troop crawlers come next. He's done the war factory there. Don't really like that because he can do a carpet there. SiZe can do a carpet there, and that can probably destroy both of them, especially if he's got bombardment. He's now going to sell that barracks because don't need it anymore because you've still got this one. Gets 250 back, and he's going to go for the oils. Those red guard's going to be able to capture it super quick because he did the 2 barracks, bought the upgrade from there. That's going to be finished, and he's going to be able, if he's paying attention, should get that ASAP. Probably have it like the 130 mark. I think you can get it. SiZe meanwhile going to do 1 full V. Actually also done 2 barracks and got the capture upgrade. SiZe is going to go down the centre. He's actually garrisoned these, so he can clearly see that. He knows RaGe will be going for the oil. So that one is going to die. That ranger will probably die to the red guard. I'm just going to have to minimise the other screen. It's distracting me. Okay, so SiZe is going to get that oil. SiZe has stopped this, but he's lost his ranger. SiZe has got this oil. RaGe is expanding super quick. If you get this section here, there is 30k there and 30k there, so that's 60k. So this, once you've bunkered in this side, if you get it for the whole game, you've pretty much a massive advantage. RaGe going to send GAT down here. SiZe going to send a V to stop that. I've got 2 Vs coming up here. I think they've got a few rockets in there. 2 GATs coming across the bridge. That was going to go down easily when that's full. Got Hellfires and got an ambulance with it. RaGe is force fire in the ground to spin those up. To spin the GATs up so they do more damage when they come into contact with the Vs. SiZe obviously great micro there, move that back. So SiZe is going to be on 3 oils, RaGe 2, but RaGe is going to have both of these supplies on the left. Once SiZe gets a load of Vs, I'm expecting him to push through either that bunker or that bunker and go straight through to the base, and that's when SiZe is going to be strong. But it's a case of if RaGe can hold each section. If anyone who's just joined, by the way, we're on 0-0. This is the first game. It's Air Force against China on Sand Serpent. This is RaGe's choice of map. This is pretty hardcore bunkered in now. Got a Viv going for the centre. SiZe just protecting on this right side. Going to do a strategy centre, so it won't take long before he's got a carpet bomb. All you have to do is kill a bit of stuff. Expect him to now go TOW Vs because you need TOW Vs if you're going to protect against them. You're going to defend against all this infantry that's going to be coming in. This is pretty perfect play from both sides so far. No major mistakes, but no major action. RaGe has lost probably a bit more. I think he's lost like 3 GATs. That's how many rockets in there? I think 3 in there now. SiZe is going to let the rockets fight the bunker instead, rather than take damage from the Vs. These mines are going to stop SiZe going across though. He hasn't actually got a drone, but he should hear those mines. If he's paying attention, he'll know there's mines there. These red guards are actually going to do quite a few bit of damage to the rockets. As soon as these rockets start pushing forward and RaGe gets fully flowing on these two supplies now, and as soon as you get loads of rockets out, this is going to be big bad news for SiZe, unless SiZe gets loads of flashbangs out. And if SiZe keeps this rocket number down, SiZe is in with a good chance. But as soon as this gets massed up and there's like seven rockets, there's going to be big trouble. So infantry going for the middle, exactly like we predicted. You can expect loads of infantry. It's kind of all China can do until you get MiGs, which RaGe will be going. He's got an airfield. Surprised not to see TOV missiles actually, but we're probably going to see a Burton because he's got strategy center and SiZe likes to do a Burton. Still got action over here. That's going to go down. They're going to go down. That war factory is going to go down, and SiZe is going to clear this up. SiZe is pretty good at having two armies at the same time, microing both of them, so he has them labelled on 2, this labelled on 1. This one's going to go down now. Actually surprised about that. That had really low HP and he was killing that stuff. I actually thought he was going to win that. Here comes the carpet. Is it going to go for there or is it going to go for this? It's going to go for the airfield. That's going to go down. I think there was 2 MiGs there, so that's 2,400. Airfields with 1,000. Obviously, he would have invested in an napalm, but that remains later for if he builds it again, which he's going to do. This is not looking that good for SiZe. SiZe is on 2 oils and 1 supply, whereas RaGe is on 3 oils and 3 supplies. But obviously, SiZe has got the better army, so let's see how this goes. So another GAT going down. All this is adding XP, so as soon as SiZe has got a command center who's going to have like Spectre and A10 up, if it carries on at this rate, killing this many units. Still no TOW missile, which is a bit weird because you kill this infantry so much quicker with TOW missile. Unless he just wants loads of these out. That's his main goal. Has he still got that Colonel Burton out? Colonel Burton's actually over here planting a bomb. Not sure if you're going to need that over here because this is going to be pretty hard now without TOW missiles. Actually, here's TOV. What he actually could do is put some Chinooks over here to defend against the rockets. Also would have defended against those MiGs, but it's not going to happen. Instead, he's going to evacuate some stuff, but those are all going to go down to the Red Guard. This V is probably going to go down. The airfield is back up. MiGs reloading and going to come in. That V's going to go down, mismicroed. I think because RaGe has had this area now for so long, it's like we said, 60k. It's just too much, and even though SiZe might be... Actually, he's got Pathfinders out, that'll be pretty good for him. But RaGe might just have too much. There's 1 oil down as well. It's good focus down from RaGe. Needs to get those Pathfinders over here quick and clear this up and move these back, depending on where that MiG's going to go. Even though RaGe might be wasting these now with 1,200 each, he's trading them off for Vs. Like, he's only killed 1 V, I suppose, for 2,400, but he's trading them off, and he's actually got more cash because he's got these 2 supplies. He's got 60k. Actually, are they playing on the balanced version? Yeah, they are playing on the balanced version, so you've got supplies there and supplies there. So actually, RaGe can be taking this, but he's not actually doing that. So Colonel Burton's actually killed the supply, killed the power plant. You're going to actually see a command center. I wonder if SiZe will go for the dozer hunt. I don't think he can see that unless the scanner's revealed from there. Where's the Burton gone? Straight onto the mines with a drop. That's not good, and the MiGs are already in the air. They can just hit that and it's dead, which is a shame. Some of these MiGs might go down if they land, but RaGe is pretty good. He's going to obviously micro them back. Those rockets are going to stay there though. We do have more MiGs coming in from over here, so they might be able to, if they've not already fired all their shots, you can probably hit that. SiZe should be putting that over his rockets. Colonel Burton, I actually lost Colonel Burton. I think he died. Well, he's got to have died. I can't see him on the map. RaGe is still going to have to be SiZe is still going to have to be pushing this. He could have been used to clear this area, because even though the MiGs are important, you need to kill them, you actually need to kill this area, because like I said, there's 60k, and it's... imagine if SiZe had this now, RaGe would have hardly anything and have the weaker army, so... I think maybe SiZe's mistake was hasn't lost yet, but he should have probably gone for this area. It's looking pretty bad for SiZe. 2 Vs left there. So scan has just been used. He's seen the command centers up, so you can't do a dozer hunt now. How much cash? RaGe is on 5,200. It's looking like a comfortable win to me for RaGe so far. 2 Vs, 1 ambulance, but these MiGs can just easily just pick them off. There's no Avengers out. Avengers are expensive. Here comes the carpet, but I mean, do you target that, the War Factory, or do you target this? Probably going to have to be targeting this because these are what killing you, but they've all just took off, and that only costs 1,000. That's 1,500. It's not a huge loss, and he's just going to rebuild. He's got spares. As China, you always want to have spares in case one airfield goes down. Here comes the Spectre. Obviously, Air Force has got the strongest gem points in the game. It's like fuel air bomb, Spectre, A10, carpet really early on. All these V's going to go down to MiGs though. It's looking like RaGe is going to take game 1, but I think maybe this map favours China because it's pretty hard for USA to take this area. Maybe if you actually do a drop in the early game and put some missile defenders in there. For anyone who's just joined, by the way, we've got 50 viewers, which is pretty good. If anyone's just joined, it's still 0-0, and this is the first game China against Inf. So Burton is in there. I think he might have rebuilt that because I couldn't see him before, and he's actually gone in there now. Surprised RaGe hasn't actually killed this oil. You could do it now with the Burton. If you can kill this, while it's in scaffold, it's worth 1,000. Burton just escapes. RaGe is probably leaving that there because he wants the Colonel Burton to reveal himself. He is going to do it, but just at the wrong time for RaGe. He's not going to be able to do it. Burton's going to go down straight away to mines. It's a bit sad for Burton. That's 1,500 wasted. He did get a bit of damage off, but I'm not sure he paid for himself. Got some Vs on the right side. As soon as RaGe spots these, though, they're going to go down to Vs, and it's all more EXP for RaGe, which is going to lead to carpet bomb, mines, and artillery. And as soon as all those come out, I'm pretty sure RaGe is going to take this first game. 1V gets through, but there's one more MiG. That won't kill it, though. That won't kill it. It'll take it down low, but it won't kill it. But some of these MiGs are going to reload. There's one already, and that's dead. SiZe has got to quit soon because he's only got 3 Vs and a couple of Rangers out. RaGe actually taking the mic and actually taking every single supply. Playing pretty decent. Plenty of cash, maybe making a bit too many airfields, but I suppose he's got these 2 supplies, but he did have this supply. Yeah, this is pretty in the bag for RaGe, unless he makes any major mistakes now. I really can't see SiZe coming back from this. Got a couple of Rangers going out from SiZe, a bit ambitious, I don't know what that's going for. RaGe is just sealing the deal. Rather than going for the base, just go for SiZe's income, because this is mined out now. RaGe will know the timing about when that is out, which that one is, so you're going to expect that one. So that first game goes to RaGe. SiZe's China is also a beast, so probably expecting it to go to 1-1. So we've got the reverse armies now. We've got RaGe in the bottom right. He even selected the same spot, I noticed, and SiZe laughed at that. Maybe RaGe prefers this spot. I do think this map is a bit imbalanced. I can't remember. I think I do prefer the bottom, because if you're in the bottom, you can more or less defend against this little area, this line here. But with this one at the top left, you've got this, and then I think that area there is a lot wider, and as soon as your enemy gets in, I think so anyway. I just remember it from last time I played it. I thought it was a bit imbalanced. Okay, RaGe, sorry, SiZe a little bit indecisive there. He's going to go for forward barracks, that supply. Just going to again turn that monitor off, it's distracting the hell out of me. Yeah, a little bit indecisive. He's going to go for a barracks and a war factory. Probably going to do troop crawler and rockets going forward. RaGe is going for a nice little build order. It's going to be fast strategy center, fast carpet bomb, and fast search and destroy, and a full V. He has actually raced that V out. I don't know if what he was trying to do, maybe kill 1 or 2 rockets, but they have garrisoned that. So it's going to send him back. So probably going to see 1 more V, and that one's going to be full, and it's going to be 1 V with search and destroy. You've got to have super good micro with it. SiZe actually only on 1 truck there, which is a little bit weird. Maybe SiZe isn't concentrating his best. You should definitely have another supply truck there, and I'm pretty sure you can afford it. I think he's mistook that. Unless he's worked out that it's probably not worth it, because those supply piles only have like 4K. Here comes the carpet. You know, like I said in the last game, where you've got the 2 buildings lined up. So actually, didn't kill them both, which I'm a bit surprised about. If he had bombardment, that would have died. So RaGe could have been massively ahead there if he had bombardment, because it obviously does 20% extra damage. Here comes a full V though. SiZe knows it. He's going to sell that. That's going to give him quite a bit of EXP for doing that. RaGe has always been pretty aggressive. SiZe just now has to defend against this. If he kills that without RaGe getting off much damage, I'll say SiZe has probably won, but if RaGe gets loads of damage off, kills his dozers maybe, then SiZe is going to be in trouble. SiZe already expanding to this left though. Never underestimate SiZe's China, because probably one of the best Chinas in the game, if not the best. That supply is going to go down. Again, 1 truck, but I think SiZe cancelled the second one because he knows it's going to die. That's 2 buildings killed already for RaGe, which buildings build your XP up really quick. That power is going to go down, obviously, because he's dropped his only 2 units over here. I'm not convinced this V is going to do enough damage to end the game, because already RaGe has lost his power. He's only on 1 Chinook. He's kind of doing an all-in. He's trying to dozer hunt, actually. Has he killed those dozers? I think... Did he kill that other dozer? Oh no, there's the dozer. Okay, cool. So that just from that 1 dozer, I'm going to say that SiZe will take this game. If that dozer was dead, then maybe RaGe would be able to... well, probably would definitely be able to win it. I don't know if RaGe remembers that he's only hunted 1 dozer though. I think he should know that. Sometimes when you're in the middle of a hard game, you forget. SiZe going for a bit of a capture. Another building going to go down. If that V would have got the last hit, kind of like in League of Legends, where you have to get the last hit to rank up, that V would have been like Vet 3 by now, and it would have been able to self-heal and be a lot stronger. But because the rockets have been able to get the last hit, that's actually got a red rocket inside now, so that rocket does extra damage, but I prefer to have the V. Obviously it's hard to do, you've got to get the V to get the last hit. The only way to properly secure that would be able to evacuate your rockets, and then attack with just the V when it's on the last amount of HP. Obviously that's super hard to do, and especially when you're running around like this, you want to be as quick as possible. Okay, so quite a different game to the last game, but it's similar strategies. Obviously we've got Vs against massive amounts of infantry and some Gats. This is going to be bad for RaGe. If these Chinooks go down, they're going to be just in time to get across though. But this is kind of another all-in for RaGe, because SiZe just has to go to his base now and kill him, unless RaGe gets a dozer out of here. It's not going to go good. And these things will be able to kill RaGe's base quicker. Also, RaGe hasn't got enough cash to even build a power plant. If one of them some supplies, or he sells a building, he's going to be able to build some stuff, but the amount of rockets here is not enough. Sorry, the amount of rockets here is far more than enough to kill these Vs, so pretty sure RaGe is out of this now. Unless RaGe has got a burn like about to come out, which no, he hasn't. Where's that dozer gone? Oh, he's back over here building another aggressive war factory. That is a nice carpet, killed loads of stuff, but it's not enough. Loads of rockets left, loads of infantry. This is kind of RaGe's last ditched attempt. These are all going to go down. That Chinook and its point defense laser is not enough at all. That gat's going to kill it, and that's pretty much RaGe out. He hasn't secured anything else. That's his last two things on the map. So that's 1-1. For anyone who's just joined, welcome. It's the final. It's best of 11, and it's 1-1. I think that map, even though China is the weaker army by far, that map favours China, so it's actually quite balanced. And if you get a load of infantry out and block off the choke points, it's actually quite in favour of China. So, yep. I probably prefer to have China do the infantry spam rather than like tank or nuke. I think those two armies would be harder, whereas China you can go for the infantry spam. Also, infantry would be nice. If RaGe had got his dozer, I think he would have. I think he would have won that. They're going to choose Lagoon. I actually sent them a message to Relax, who made this map recently, because I think this map is imbalanced as well. I'm going to show you why. Basically, I think whoever gets the bottom spot is in favour of him. So RaGe in this case. I'll show you why. So we've got Tox against Air Force. Basically, if the bottom player garrisons this building here, the top player, let's say it's a China Mirror or something, the top player then can't build a supply there. But if the top player garrisons that building, then the bottom player can still build here and it'll be perfectly fine, as long as, like, let's say you're GLA or China, not obviously Chinooks collecting. So I think this area is beneficial for the bottom player. Also, this area here, the bottom player can build a supply nice and easily to get that. But that area you can't build on for the top player, so this is not in favour of the top player. However, SiZe does have the best army again, Air Force, and he is super good with Air Force, and I probably expect him to win this unless RaGe plays like an amazing beast. I'm going to see a terrorist out, going to get the terror car, probably going to go for a dozer. SiZe likes to always keep his command centre though. You could get that Chinook there collecting on that, and you'll collect a little bit quicker, but that's nothing major. SiZe is going to keep his command center, go War Factory Barracks. He likes to always do this. Sometimes maybe goes for a quick airfield, but this is the most common and safest thing. Probably going to go down that dozer there, and then if that does happen, to build a strategy center later, he has to get this one all the way back or build another one, which costs 1,000. So let's see if he can save it. It's not going to be able to save it. If you drive the terror car right into the back of the dozer while the dozer's moving away, it'll bug and you won't be able to detonate the car, and the car will be useless. But if you hit it just on the side, like RaGe did it a little bit there where it's just off center, then you're able to destroy it. I think you're able to force fire the ground as well, otherwise it'll just hit the back of it and it won't do the damage. Okay, so we got two technicals coming out. RaGe is going to go for oil, no capture upgrade yet. He's doing two techs. One has got terrorists in it. I can't remember if there's 2 or 3. I wasn't really paying attention there. This tunnel on the right is going to go down because that worker went down. You can. I wonder if I can tell in observer mode. Yeah, you can tell that one there. Because we can't select it, that's got units in it, so he's only got 2 terrorists in it like I thought, and he's going to be able to kill the barracks. I probably would have gone for the power rather than the barracks. The power's worth more, and it also slows SiZe down, but now SiZe can just rebuild his barracks for 600, so it's not actually that great. When the terrorists cost 400, and the micro time of microing it over there, and that tech's going to go down. So it slowed USA down a little bit, which is what GLA needs to do, but it's not actually that good. So when SiZe gets loads of V's out, tow missiles and ambulance, that's when USA is going to be strong, and I'm expecting to push forward probably around then and do some serious damage to RaGe. RaGe is going to harass with 4 techs on the right. All he needs to do at this point is just keep SiZe as busy as possible. He doesn't want to take this engagement because he'll lose to these, especially with Hellfires and rockets in there. He's not going to... Actually, this is quite a good angle for RaGe. He's going to get a kill there. He's going to lose the overall battle, but he's got a V, and that's what he wants to be doing. We've seen an ambulance being picked off there as well. RaGe actually playing pretty good, and this isn't the best from SiZe at all. This is not SiZe's best. He lost loads of Vs there. A bit surprised from SiZe to see that. I do think this matchup heavily favours the Air Force, by the way, because if SiZe goes the combat Chinook now, RaGe is kind of forced to do quads, and quads for Tox are expensive. Just trying to read Gem Master's essays in the chat. Another V going to go down. This is looking heavily in favour in RaGe's favour. He's playing perfect, and SiZe is making loads of mistakes. He's lost way too many Vs. I mean, I don't know if SiZe has been playing a lot recently, but this is not the best from SiZe. And I know RaGe is good, don't get me wrong, but this is I wouldn't expect SiZe to normally lose that amount of Vs, and now his V count is like really low, and RaGe is now on his oil. He's also going to be on a supply here in a second. He's also had this supply for quite a bit. I think he's already mined out one thing which is worth nearly 4k, so here comes another terror tech. He's going to have to cancel that strategy center, which is just delaying it. Even though he didn't kill it, he's only killed the barracks. He had to cancel it, and it's going to delay it. So he's running circles around SiZe basically. SiZe is just kind of sitting here. He doesn't want to venture too far out because that's when they'll get picked off by the techs like they did earlier. But I'm not sure if SiZe has been playing recently or warmed up. But disappointed to see all them Vs go down when you wouldn't normally see that from him. Going to see the barracks rebuilt. Build another war factory. He also wrote he'd probably go palace. I don't think he's going to go palace. I bet you he makes a third war factory actually, and just all out aggression, techs and quads. That's what RaGe likes to do. If you just watch replays of your opponents, just watch similar matchups, and they tend to do the similar stuff, and RaGe will probably do that. At that point, I don't know if I would have made that. I probably would have made another palace and then later a war factory. I like to do it a different way around, so get buggies out, because once you get buggies and quads out, it kills basically everything. But this is going to have a higher amount of techs and quads out, what RaGe is doing, so that's also good. RaGe is killing loads of stuff, gaining himself loads of XP, so he's going to be on bounty nice and quick. He's going to have that Tox Rebel ambush out nice and quick as well, because he keeps killing these buildings. RaGe is digging in pretty solid. I'm sure this isn't the best SiZe can play. SiZe is usually plays perfect, and I've seen loads of mistakes so far. But let's not underestimate him, because he is probably one of the best, or the best 0-hour player. Should have one of these Chinooks over here. He's only collecting on 1 and collecting on 3 over here, but he is paying attention over here. Actually landing a Chinook. Don't know if that was a mistake. I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's putting that Ranger in there to make it land, but he's actually going to lose a Chinook for that. Really not sure what's going on with SiZe. He's going to get a good kill here though. He's going to kill loads of techs, which is good for SiZe. That'll put SiZe back in it for a bit longer, but RaGe is just on a crazy amount of supplies. 4 supplies and 1 oil compared to just 2 supplies, and this supply isn't even collecting at 100%, it's collecting at 50%. SiZe is doing kind of alright, but some of these Vs are going to go down. That V is going to get low. This V is going to get low. There's a command center. So RaGe isn't going palace. He wants to just go loads of units, and then he'll do Tox ambush. Kill the war factory. That's more XP. Putting SiZe like right behind. SiZe is only collecting on 1 Chinook here. What is going on? Someone wrote in the chat about having a combat Chinook. Yeah, if you had 1 combat Chinook, SiZe is floating like 6k, and he's losing this game big time. I mean, you could build that barracks over there. You need this barracks out ASAP, or you're going to lose the game. More of these are going to go down. These are micro back too slow. Okay, these ones are scaring him off. How much cash has RaGe got? RaGe got 5.5k. Okay, we did see that'll be a Spectre and a Carpet that did that, I think. Did miss that. Sorry about that. I always I always get annoyed when another streamer misses stuff, so I'm sorry if I miss anything. Tell me in the stream. Lucky those techs didn't have terrorists in there, otherwise that would have been all MVs. Why is he still collecting on one Chinook? Don't tell me he hasn't looked over here, or he hasn't looked over here and realised. I mean, he could even have one collecting there and this one collecting over here. More units going to go down. I mean, SiZe's Tox is probably really decent as well, but so he might win the next game, but it's not looking good. Another terror tech. He's spacing them out so they don't destroy each other. That's more XP. So this command center is already nearly built. I wouldn't be surprised to see Tox ambush. There comes a palace, so you'll see gamma ray. Is it gamma ray? Yeah, gamma ray. Tox make the Tox 50% stronger. One of the best upgrades in the game, actually. 50% damage increase. Pretty sure it is. This could have been captured by RaGe, actually. This is going to be another terror tech. Is he just spamming terrorists out and just constantly doing terror attacks? I think he is. This is really decent from RaGe. I think SiZe should have warmed up. Maybe someone should have spammed some games with him first, because this isn't the best from SiZe. Definitely not. He is going to push down the middle now and clear out some space. What unit is that? That's actually a Chinook. Yeah, there comes the Tox. Killed a load of stuff. I actually expected RaGe to do like an attack with some units and then do the Tox. That's probably when it's most effective, and you could have killed maybe all MVs. But he has used it, and he's killed like 1, 2, 3, 4 Vs, so that's more than paid for itself. Gonna see some techs coming out here. No buggies. Remember, buggies are expensive for Tox, so he probably doesn't like to do that. Instead, he's just going to make loads of tier 1 units. No worker shoes. Obviously, he hasn't. He's only just built this palace. Actually, SiZe was trying to collect from there, and that's going to go down as well. Don't know what that went down to. Actually, it wasn't quads. I don't think, so he hasn't got any quads out. Why aren't we seeing combat Chinook? I'm really not sure, because actually, there we go. Finally, at 11 minutes, nearly 12 minutes, SiZe is nearly already out of the game, and finally seeing a combat Chinook. But unless he made like 3 full combat Chinooks and really surprise RaGe, it's not going to do that much. It's only going to make SiZe hold on, I think. Saying that, SiZe is actually not doing too bad. That's only killed a tunnel and delayed a few workers, so it's not going to shut down the supply completely. RaGe has got this right side real hard bunkered off. RaGe is going to delay SiZe even more. Whether this does damage or not, this stuff's going to be forced back, unless actually the combat Chinook. But it's only got a few rockets in there. It's not going to be able to do that much damage. It's going to kill 2. For anyone who's just joined, by the way, it's 1-1. The first game was Air Force versus China, and China won both times because it's reverse armies. This is the 3rd game. Gonna kill a supply. He is already on Spectre, so probably gonna see A10 and stuff out now. RaGe is now going quads in counter to this. This is way too slow though, if you ask me. I probably would have done that a lot earlier. I mean, if SiZe can really hold on. It's this oil though. Remember that I did a video recently, and this oil is 1,000 every minute, or 200 every 12 seconds. So the game's already been going. He captured that around like 2 or 3 minutes, and so he's gained like nearly 10k out of it so far. So the amount of units that SiZe has to kill just to counteract that oil, never mind this supply and this supply, is crazy. This is a nice little combo, but now we are seeing buggies, and we know there's quads and techs in there as well. So RaGe has got plenty of stuff. That's probably going to be a terror tech. You can tell if there's units in there by doing that. If you can't select the unit like you can with that, we just selected it, that means there's stuff in it. So there's probably going to be terrorists in there like there has been all game. These units have ventured forward a bit, and he's actually going to lose quite a bit of stuff, but there's quads there. He's got a bus mixed in there as well. It's just a real nice mixture of units, like 4 different units there. Even if this gets pushed back, RaGe is gaining map control, so like shutting down this, that was giving SiZe a whole view of this, and now he's not going to have that anymore. SiZe is now on no supplies unless he like gets collecting over here again. RaGe at this point can just be trading off. Even if he loses all this stuff and kills like half of them Vs, it doesn't matter because RaGe is on so much more cash. You can be trading off when you've got all that extra cash. So it's not looking good for SiZe at all. Gemmaster says the left supply is still almost full. It's got 10k. I think you start with 30k on this map. But yeah, he hasn't collected half of it. Well, he hasn't collected a third of it, partly because he's been harassed a load, but he was only collecting with 1 Chinook for like loads of the game, so this is pretty good. It's going to push forward now, but there's another row of tunnels in his base. This is why you want to do more than 1 tunnel in your base. So actually SiZe is still holding on and doing pretty well. Gonna lose this supply though. This is all SiZe's income on this side. Bounty is out as well, so everything that RaGe trades off, he's gaining more and more cash for it. So like each one of them missile defenders is adding on 15 to RaGe's cash, and RaGe is already on 2.5k. Already got a market out. Probably going to see worker shoes. Already got on a supply there. This one is nearly mined out. RaGe will be thinking now about A10 and fuel air bomb, and also this combat Chinook. If you separate this stuff, or you keep in one big blob, and A10 can just kill all of this stuff. So SiZe actually, because Air Force is the strongest general, and you've got like the super strong carpet bomb, the Spectre, the fuel air bomb, and all that stuff. SiZe is actually holding on pretty well, because even though he hasn't had half the amount of cash that RaGe has had, we'll look at the cash collected after. But he's able to hold on with the... that was a real bad toxin thing. Unlucky for RaGe because he turned around just at the right time to kill all that stuff. Yeah, because the super strong powers for Air Force, SiZe is actually holding on like a beast. So this is actually looking pretty good for SiZe now. As long as the support powers keep coming out and they keep doing massive damage to this area, it's going to look alright. I probably would have liked to see this killed a lot earlier though. And this, because this is just a crazy amount of cash coming in for RaGe. SiZe has cleared the centre though, and has cleared this right side. He has got this Chinook here, which gives him massive vision. You can see the whole of the right side. Damaged Chinook's now going to collect from the centre, but I mean, how much cash is that? $75. $75. I think SiZe needs it. Actually, it's going to take him to the 2k mark. Actually, I think it had already collected a little bit, so it's going to slow collect. SiZe actually does have the scan available. I don't like that position, because if you place a supply drop zone... Oh, he's actually cancelled it. If you place a supply drop zone there, and then the drop comes, you'll see like a few crates miss it, like 2 that side, and there'll be 2 that side that miss it. So if you build it there, you won't be able to collect them. You won't be able to collect them crates. They'll land in this and land on the mountain where you can't collect it, and so they just disappear. So you lose that cash. So you want to build it like next to another building, or in an open space where you can collect it with units, just in case those supplies do miss. And each supply, I think, is worth like 150 or something like that. SiZe actually rebuilding that. I don't think that is the greatest idea, to be honest. I think SiZe's best chance is just to use all these units and kill RaGe's cash. So here comes a Spectre again, super powerful gem powers. Oil has actually gone down now. I wonder what killed that actually. Is this a fuel air bomb? That's perfect. Well, not perfect, but he's disabled half the army. So if these Vs can come back now and clear up this. Yeah, someone was asking about the prize in the chat. The prize is $200 for the prize, yeah. Second place is like 80, I think. Maybe 85 or 90. This is super bad for SiZe. He's killed a load of buggies, but he's lost loads of Vs. I suppose some of these Vs are still vetted up, and they've got, so they'll self-heal, they've got higher HP and armor. But he's lost like half his Vs there. SiZe actually, RaGe is actually now collecting on SiZe's supply. What the hell? Looks like maybe more terror attacks. Now got buggies and quads coming out. This has got to be the end for SiZe, unless he's got something, unless he's got like the MOAB or the fuel air bomb or something. Now I can't see him being able to defend against this. We've got a burn out, might catch the buggies off guard. Here comes the A10. I think RaGe probably expected that, hence he went back. I think SiZe is being a bit outplayed. This isn't his usual self. This is not like normal SiZe. That V might go down if RaGe is looking. Yeah, it's going to go down. He targeted it, had like 1 HP. All this stuff is going to go down now. That one's going to go down first. It's got the lowest HP. Finally, that one's going to go down. There's no way SiZe can win this now. I really hope for the next game that SiZe pushes it up a level. I mean, look at the cash. RaGe had double the cash. That just shows how imbalanced the armies are, because that was actually still pretty close in the end. But RaGe collected double the amount. I know RaGe was actually spamming tier 1 units, and you're going to lose loads more units there, so you see he's lost like an extra 50 units. But yeah, this is not the normal SiZe, I don't think. I've still got my fan in the lobby. That's cool. So how long have we been streaming? Like an hour? So he's been sat in that room for an hour. So what a night that guy is having. So we're waiting for RaGe to make again, I think. So if you just joined, 2-1 is the score for RaGe. We're now going to reverse armies, so it'll be Tox against well, the viewers didn't say it, but I said it, so I'm a viewer, so. Yeah, I want SiZe to go to the bottom spot, because even though they might not think it, the bottom spot is more powerful for the reasons I told you, so we want it to be perfect. So I don't want a map to influence, or the spots to influence the outcome. We want to get a 100% winner, especially when the winner's getting $200. We want it to be 100% fair. So we've got SiZe in the south as Tox now. Now SiZe's Tox is usually pretty good. RaGe is actually going to go 3 dozers. He's going to send 1 dozer down here. He's probably going to run over that terror car. So you can select it, hold the Alt key, click there, so you run over the terror car, and click around here, and you're probably going to run over some stuff. And SiZe is not going to be prepared for that at all. Not going to do a tunnel here, because you don't expect that. Actually going to do a terrorist, and he has scouted the dozer. Worker going to go down. That's bad for SiZe. GLA is all about map control. You want to have map control. You want to have tunnels on like either side. So this dozer is going to keep SiZe busy for a bit, and that's going to give RaGe time to go up. He's actually going to go to airfields, and he's going to go Comanches. He's going to go stealth Comanches, and with the countermeasures. RaGe is actually collecting from both of them, so he's actually collecting a little bit quicker. Going to do a 3rd airfield. Some people like to do that, and I think they get the upgrades from one of the airfields. I don't think I like to do that because I think it actually slows down production of your Comanches. So, but these airfields are only 800 each. It's going to drop off a 2 terrorists, a killer power. Bad move from RaGe there. Super bad move. That's 2,400 wasted for one RPG. Never move out your Comanches before the countermeasures is finished, otherwise you'll just lose Comanches to one RPG like you just did there. Massive waste. RaGe is now slowed down a bit because of the power situation. SiZe is going to have to switch to quads. They cost 750 each. So he's not going to have a massive amount. If these techs have got what's going to be dropped there, ranges from the power, they need to be killed ASAP, because otherwise they're going to kill his workers. He's going to kill it, but that's going to be able to collect, and that's going to overrule the workers. It's actually not going to collect, he's just going to send it back. We've got a tunnel on this right side. It is actually going to finish. It's outside of RaGe's vision. We can't see the vision because it's a live replay. We're not actually watching the proper replay. So going to see harassment over here. Now SiZe, RaGe at this point, what usually happens is the Comanche player will go over here and they'll do a little base trade. So they're going to kill this, he's going to kill loads of stuff. They're going to vet up, and when they vet up they become super strong, especially if you get like vet 2 and 3, they're going to become ultra strong. And then you can go and fight this, and even though you've lost half your base, you've got these super strong units that can hardly be killed, and they can go invisible, they can self-heal. So the base trade actually favours the Air Force, I think. Someone wrote, losing those 2 Lixers, or losing those 2 Comanches, you mean, costing the game. Depending on how this base trade works out, that could be the situation. If these vet up, like I said though, RaGe is going to win, I can tell you that for straight away. Unless he catches them off guard with these techs, if they've got RPGs in there. It's important for RaGe to stop that oil. If he stops that oil, yeah, he's gonna do. RaGe has probably won the game, to be honest. All these Comanches need to do now is go and repair, pick off a quad, repair, pick off some more units, go and repair, and that's going to be good for RaGe. Someone said check SiZe's cash. SiZe on 100. RaGe on 1,800. So that means he wouldn't have enough to fill his workers. He needs to get. Every 200 he collects, he wants to build another worker. Whoa! Massive engagement. Sorry, I missed that. Lost loads of Comanches, and actually looking pretty balanced. It's this one quad here, because it's vetted up and it's got the scrap. It's pretty powerful. It's got extra HP and armor, so like these Comanches, even though they're vetted up by 1, I'm not sure it's enough to take down that one quad unless you do it in one big strike and kill it. It's a bit of a weird game, to be honest. RaGe needs to be careful and make them back invisible. He's going to lose this. If he loses that quad, yeah, pretty sure SiZe is out of it now. He's still got a dozer. RaGe has still got a dozer. That's 600. But these are getting vetted up, and as soon as he gets a bigger number out, and even if some are vetted up, it's going to be hard to stop for SiZe. This is really annoying for the Tox player, because those quads are expensive, and especially when you just lost all your workers. You just lost all them workers, and you've got to rebuild them, and you only had a certain amount of cash. These workers are going to go down again. They're going to pick off a quad, which is giving them more XP. RaGe now not able to collect, but I still probably prefer to have the Comanches. SiZe on 75 cash, so SiZe can just like pick off a quad, repair, pick off a quad, repair, and because they're both on low cash, RaGe will come out on top, which he's going to pick off both of those. That one's actually ranked up to 2 now. These are all in rank 2, so you see their self-heal. Some people say it's imbalanced. I think in 1.06 there's loads of changes to the Comanches to stop this, because when they rank up way too quick and they're cheap. And now this is going to be mega hard for SiZe to come back from. This is going to make it 3-1 for RaGe, pretty sure. More XP and SiZe GG. So well played by RaGe.
You have been defeated.
Especially when you lose your workers on one supply, especially because he didn't get a tunnel. If you risk doing no tunnel on that and then that happens, it's super hard to come back from. So people saying SiZe not playing good, don't know what the hell SiZe is doing, but actually it's a super hard situation to be in. Maybe SiZe didn't react quick enough to the Comanches and stuff. Let's see if SiZe plays better as time goes on. I'm not sure if he's warmed up. I didn't check Gentle to see if he's been playing any games today, but I don't think this is the best from SiZe. This is going to go RaGe's way for sure, because we saw SiZe had Air Force before and lost. Now he's got USA, which is considered to be weaker. So let's see how this one goes. The score is 3-1 for RaGe. It's best of 11, so it's first to 6. So RaGe is halfway there. Actually, is my sound? Has my sound gone off? No, that's back. Okay, so Tox against USA. So SiZe actually this time going to sell his command center. Maybe he was reading the chat. People were telling him to be more aggressive. I'd like to see him actually box a dozer in, especially if he's going to do this dozer drop here. So, RaGe actually going to go for a supply there rather than over here. Actually a good option, because I suppose that supply is actually closer than over here, so that's not bad. It's actually going to pay off big time as well, because SiZe has actually gone over here, and all he's going to stop is that one worker, and that's even if he stops that one worker, because RaGe is obviously paying attention. He's going to save that. He's going to run it away at least anyway. If he's quick, he can get in there, but I think the dozer will get it just in time. Yeah, it will. He's going to put the dozer back in. There's terrorists waiting over here for it though. Actually, RaGe is going for the cars. I didn't even know there was cars on this map. Of course there is cars. It's a bit of a big map though, so usually a V and some rockets would be out, because it's actually SiZe sent his first V down the left, so he's not actually going to have things here. What is he going to go for? Probably the power plant, because 2 cars can kill the power plant and that can set him right back. I think he's actually forgot about that while he's paying attention to this dozer drop. He's pressed X on his workers and those have fanned out. He's going to lose a tech, but he's killed the dozer in return, so that's not bad. He'll now pay attention to this and he's going to go for the power. Or is he going to go for the dozer? Because he knows he's already killed one dozer, so all he has to do is kill one more dozer, and that's a good game for the dozer. That's a shame. So, when you've got cars in the base like that, you can either be greedy and try and kill something that you really want to kill, like in that case a dozer, but then you risk losing it, or you can just play it safe and just kill what you can. I always play it safe and just kill what you can. He could have easily killed that power, which would have set SiZe back 800 and slowed down his productions. Probably what I would have done, but RaGe wanted to go for the dozer. And if it had paid off though, you would have had the dozer, and that would have been probably game 1. All you need to do then is a terror attack, kill the barracks, kill the power, and you would have won the game. So it's a little bit of a gamble thing. These buildings are garrison. V's just walking forward, gonna lose them. Gonna lose 2 V's. Yeah, 2 V's and a load of rockets. This is definitely not the best from SiZe at all. You never normally see stuff like that from SiZe, just wasting V's. Let's walk straight into the RPGs, straight into the tunnel. RaGe actually now going to expand to a 3rd supply and actually going straight for arms dealer. Not even a fake, just straight out upgrading Second, yeah, that's not that. You can tell if it's fake because it builds, I think, 50% quicker if you build a fake, but that's actually building at regular time, pretty sure. Bit of a failed attack there from RaGe. He's going to go down here though and harass some Chinooks. Pretty sure SiZe isn't paying good attention today, so he's probably going to lose one Chinook. Almost even loses a V there. It's going to get these on low health. Even if he doesn't kill him, as long as he leaves them on low health and they're slow collecting, that slows SiZe down, and also they'll be primed for killing later as well. So one is probably going to go down. I've lost his dozer. This is looking super bad for SiZe. For anyone who's just joined, by the way, this is 3-1 so far for RaGe. At the moment we've got Tox against USA, and then we'll see reverse armies. SiZe is now on no dozer and no barracks. 2 low Chinooks. SiZe in the meantime actually pushed towards the war factory. This is actually not too bad from SiZe then if you close down the war factory, but there is another one. Loads of techs coming out though. As soon as this ambulance gets picked off, that's going to be these on limited amount of health then, and then as soon as they RaGe is just going to go back, make SiZe a bit paranoid, and then he's going to go in at the right time and kill this stuff. He's actually going to go straight for the V. I thought he was going to go for the ambulance, but he's actually going to go straight for the V, and it's paid off. He's killed a full V. Or it had 4 rockets in there. 1 V might survive with a couple of rockets and 1 rocket. More Vs coming in though. This is actually not bad aggression from SiZe. This might be a little bit of a comeback from SiZe. He's now got 2 Vs as well, so that's going to be quite hard for RaGe to stop. RaGe is going to go into spam mode, spam loads of tunnels. He's going to have the oil, so the extra cash. I have no idea what SiZe is doing, because look, he's not even collecting on this supply. He's got 4 Chinooks there. I think maybe he's micro in this because this is his only chance, but he's not multitasking very well, I don't think. Lucky for SiZe, he's going to stop these tunnels just in time. That one's actually going to get up, I think. He doesn't want to lose any of these Vs. He needs to save all of these Vs. Someone said now SiZe has woke up, he's unstoppable. Don't know, it's looking pretty close to me. He's now lost his war factory, so every one of these Vs that goes down, he's not going to be able to replace them. And look at this massive wall RaGe is going to do. Unless SiZe spots this nice and early, which he's not going to do. SiZe is on quite a bit of cash. He's not going to be able to stop this, I don't think. There goes another V. This is absolutely horrific. We've got 2 Vs back at home, 3 Vs back at home. I think SiZe thinks he's got it in the bag now, but this is going to be hard to stop. This is going to create a load of RPGs and get them in a big blob, and as soon as these Vs go over there, they're going to be stopped by the RPGs. These being vetted up to rank 3 though, that's super good for SiZe. If SiZe still had his war factory, I'd say this is easily SiZe's game, but it's going to actually be pretty close because of this massive wall of stuff. RaGe is actually even building RPGs from there to counter it. This is I love this. It's only got low amount of HP though, so it's not going to be able to do anything. If you get enough of them, you can actually just walk in there and just kill everything, but unfortunately he has not. You got Chinooks and you don't need cash, you probably would get these and drop them in his base. Yeah, this is going to be close. I don't think SiZe is going to be able to do it, and the longer he waits, the more money RaGe is collecting and the more RPGs he's going to have. This is really weird. Oh no. Once you decide to go in, you have to fully commit, otherwise now he's 1v down and he gained nothing, so now it's just in a harder situation than he was in before. The longer SiZe waits, the more RaGe is going to be in favour of this game. Yeah, there's no way that, unless SiZe does some miracle and manage to kill all them RPGs, it's going to be for sure RaGe's game. There's no way. I can't see any way he's going to be able to break through that with just what he's got. I mean, You can maybe push for a draw, maybe. No, I don't even think it could be a draw. RaGe is just going to push out and push out. I was going to say that RaGe hasn't got enough space to build, so he can't upgrade to a war factory, so he can just have RPGs. So SiZe can just put all these rangers out around and stop them going forward. But you can build rebels. You can sell that, and obviously you can build a war factory now. Yeah, he's going to build a war factory now. You can even get a palace up, a shaman. There's no way that SiZe can win this. Check SiZe's cash, but it doesn't mean anything. It's 3.4k. Doesn't mean anything at all. There's nothing. SiZe is completely stuck. There's nothing he can do. Unless, like, some miracle he manages to run all them over, there's no way. He's just going to lose more and more Vs. Especially when you're indecisive like this, just going forward. So he's lost 3 Vs already and gained nothing just from being indecisive. Maybe the best option would have been to, when he had all them Vs earlier, to do a drop around the back there. You could go in the back there, pick off these buildings, and maybe get lucky and kill the ambulances, but there's no way SiZe could have won that. Someone says, what a lamer. Yeah, I agree. But I suppose... alright guys, I've restarted the stream. Hopefully that fixes any problems. Yeah, it's back online. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened there. Twitch disconnected me or something? I don't know, I just rebooted it and it seems to have fixed. So just refresh your screen and it should work. Yeah, fine. I think maybe if you lose connection for like half a second or something, it just disconnects you. I have no idea why. Lucky I've got a shortcut and I can just reboot it straight away. Alright, we've got the reverse armies. SiZe is now as Tox. And USA will be RaGe. Similar kind of build order out of SiZe. And similar kind of build order out of RaGe. RaGe is going to box his dozer in, which is what SiZe should have done. We even said it from the beginning that he should have boxed one dozer in, otherwise you're going to lose your dozer. And that is exactly what happened, and that totally screwed him. Because that terrorist attack there, the splash damage actually killed his workers, so RaGe actually has kind of achieved his goal in slowing RaGe down. People are saying SiZe will lose this for sure. Don't know, if SiZe plays his usual self, I would always pick SiZe to win this matchup, but judging how they're playing today, I don't even think RaGe is playing like amazing. He's playing good, but it's nothing, it's his usual self. But SiZe just isn't playing his usual self, I don't think. Just in my opinion. We've got a drop coming in, probably going to be a V. RaGe does this a hell of a lot, or is it going to be a dozer capture? No idea what's inside that. It didn't look. It is off this supply though, so he's only collecting on 50%. Now he's going to go in, and it's going to be a V. I told you RaGe likes to do this. He did it recently on the January ladder games that I played against him. He did exactly the same. In fact, every game I play where I'm GLA versus his USA, he does it nearly every single time. It's a little bit predictable. I don't think SiZe was expecting it, so you can tell SiZe doesn't really watch his opponents or hasn't played him that much recently, because RaGe has been doing it like every single game. SiZe is getting a nice tunnel in here. That's actually real nice. Gonna have some techs coming on the left. I think you can garrison that building, I think. And if you garrison that building, then they can reach them Chinooks. I haven't played that map this much, so I actually don't know if you can or not. Pretty sure RaGe can see that though, because these Chinooks have a huge view. This is going to be pretty good out SiZe. That Chinook's going to go low. This is looking much better out SiZe. He's shut down the 2 drops that RaGe did. RaGe is actually going to go straight forward. RaGe is going to sell his supply just in time. Now SiZe has got a choice. He can either go back to defend against this, which is probably what I'd do is the best option, because like in previous games, as soon as these Vs vet up, they're going to in a base trade, they're going to be real hard to stop. So it's probably best to stop them early on rather than. These RPGs have gone here, and now RaGe is on no cash. So if SiZe can just slow this down or kill these Vs, that'll be mega good for SiZe. RaGe not paying attention for a second there, and in fact going to lose V for that. Oh, I don't know about putting them in there, because now you can't evac without them all dying, so you're going to have to evacuate from another tunnel. Luckily he does have another tunnel actually. It's all about this little battle now here. And actually, if he kills 1V, it's going to look good. One's going to get away, so pretty even. SiZe now actually got his tunnel up there. By the way, guys, for the next matchup, do you want to suggest a mirror? Do you want to suggest any armies for them to play? I was thinking maybe if they do like a tank mirror on Tournament Desert, because that's one of SiZe's best, one of his best armies and one of his best matchups, and maybe we'll see some better games, because it looking like SiZe actually isn't playing that good tonight. Maybe we'll see some better games. Don't know, it's just a suggestion. Let me know in the chat and we'll read after. So RaGe is still on no supplies. Actually, SiZe is really holding on nicely. He's back on 2 supplies, got a nice amount of techs out. These RPGs going to do some damage. If he gets his techs there nice and quick, I don't know where the techs are, he can actually pick off that V, and they're coming from the back, which is good, but it's going to gain some HP. Does RaGe know they're coming from behind is the question. No is the answer. He's going to lose that. How many techs is he going to lose in response to this, though? He's going to lose at least 1, probably that one as well. Yeah, he's lost like 2 or 3 there. That V is actually not going to go down. He's going to lose another tech, so this is not the best micro out of sorry, I was reading the chat there. I need to stop reading the chat. Out of SiZe, I meant to say. He's lost loads of techs, but though he's picked off all the Vs finally, and even though he's got all these rockets out, RaGe is on no cash, so this is looking pretty decent for SiZe, even though this is super messy. I mean, like, crazily messy. Like, SiZe's base is completely screwed, and he's only got 1,200. These games have been like pretty weird. Okay, so gonna see all that cleaned up, and that's gonna be a good game for RaGe, I think, because of this. He can't collect from here. This is SiZe in the bag. I think a few people in the chat did say tank mirror for next, so I'm gonna actually suggest that. Hopefully they'll play it. I think that'll be pretty decent on Tournament Desert. Do you reckon Tournament Desert? I think. I just think if they carry on playing on these random maps that SiZe isn't that familiar on, SiZe is for sure going to lose. I'm not like trying to support SiZe, I just want the best games, and otherwise it's going to be over. So SiZe now on 2 supplies, although does RaGe know it though? I don't think RaGe knows. I think he thinks he's on 1 supply. And RaGe says GG, so that's 4-2 then, I believe. I'm gonna actually suggest a mirror like you guys suggested. So let's see what they say. What's the score? Score's 4-2. I think Sharbel asked for that. Did you, Sharbel? RaGe is picking TD, so that might happen. I'd quite like to see Air Force Mirror. I know quite a few people like that. And yeah, it's 4-2 for RaGe. Right, okay, let's see what the... tell them, Dommy, tell them what? The first game, Tank Mirror. Second game, Stealth Tank. Anyone want to see Air Force Mirror? And yeah, if SiZe loses this, he's going to rage quit. I actually don't think SiZe cares that much, to be honest. Think about it. You're playing a game that you really love playing. He's been playing it since 2005, so he's been playing it for like 11 years at least. So he obviously really loves it, and he's getting paid to play it with a load of viewers. So is he going to rage quit? I don't think so. I think he's happy, whatever. If he loses, he's still going to get $80 or whatever it is. Nobody wants to see Air Force Mirror. Well, one person does, I suppose. Stealth versus Tank for the next one. I really think if we play Stealth versus Tank, RaGe will just destroy him, but maybe we'll suggest it and see what they say. SiZe's Tank Mirror is usually one of the best. He's quite a beast with it. But RaGe's Tank is also pretty good, so this will be nice and interesting. Also, it's also Tournament Desert, so maybe SiZe feels more comfortable here. Maybe because he isn't playing that good today, maybe he will play decent on this, and it's actually one of his favourite matchups. So, but RaGe is also really decent at this. I've seen some decent games between them two. Both going 2 supplies. I think we got like 62 viewers, which is pretty decent for 0 hour. SiZe's War Factories are both up quicker, so that's on 50%-ish. Oh, that one's a little bit ahead. This supply is a little bit unfortunate for SiZe. I think it's a little bit too close because this is a bit of a weird spot that you have to put it in. I think that's why he's able to get that faster second War Factory out. It's actually a bit of a weird spot to put it in, so it's really hard to place it there, and therefore you can't get the perfect supply placement, and then this one is going to actually collect slower. So SiZe is doing his usual build order. Actually, he likes to go for 2 War Factory and then Barracks in the centre. RaGe is copying exactly the same. SiZe is a little bit quicker. SiZe has actually gone for 2 Flamers against a Battlemaster and a Flamer. The Battlemaster and the Flamer will win. RaGe's is more standard. This 2 Flamers is pretty weird from SiZe, actually. I actually prefer RaGe's version. But SiZe is going to try and get some sneaky Flamers through and put RaGe on the back foot. But this Flamer is going to go down, and this Flamer is going to go down. That's straight away 2-0 in terms of units lost for RaGe. Oh, actually, I say that, but it's actually 2-1 now because that unit went down too. That's going to walk straight into units. That's actually 3-1 in terms of units lost. Which says 4-1. Actually, yeah, because that Battlemaster actually ran over two rockets, so it says 4-1. Maybe we can look at that to get a gauge of how the game's going. This Flamer here is totally going to screw SiZe if he doesn't spot that and get a Battlemaster out here quick, which he's not going to do. Maybe he is, I'm not sure. Looking pretty even in the centre. RaGe has got a bunker out and getting some units on the right side. This Flamer, if it gets behind there and does some huge damage, it's straight away looking like RaGe's game. This is real bad for SiZe. I think SiZe is definitely not playing his best. This is one of his best matchups, and you usually would expect him to be winning the beginning of it. But actually, he's even getting outplayed in this. He's even going to lose a War Factory. What the hell? It's even. RaGe hasn't done the perfect flame wall, so he's actually going to save it. But that supply is now not collecting at all. Meanwhile, RaGe is actually going in airfield and going to do probably a helix. A bit unorthodox. Don't normally see that. Don't normally like going helix and a tank mirror because one gat is enough to just like send him back. One gat, like one-on-one, sends the helix like right down to low health. But SiZe has got no gats, so and is he going to be expecting this? Probably not. RaGe hasn't got enough cash for a Helix yet. Actually, SiZe has garrisoned that, so he is going to probably... That's got a huge range, and I think that's just in vision, so he might see it. It depends. We can always tell if he goes a GAT now. You're actually sending units forward without GATs, so don't think he's spotted it. Units on the left side. If that ECM helps, then SiZe has got the better army. Sorry, the better battle on this left side. If he's not. I mean, he's not paying attention. I know he's fighting in the center as well, but you've got to be fighting two battles at the same time. Actually, he's going to win this engagement. He's going to win that engagement. But these are going to come and reinforce. RaGe has now got the Helix out. SiZe is completely screwed. This Helix, as soon as it gets the bunker, which it's got already, if that's full, which I'm pretty sure it is, it's going to completely screw him. Does depend on this GAT though. What is the GAT doing? Why is it not attacking the Helix? It's going to attack now. Actually a bit surprised that RaGe didn't go in. There is another one there, so he's probably spotted that and gone back. Actually looking pretty close. As long as a Battlemaster comes out of there now and saves that dozer. That's another unit lost. And we can see the units destroyed, units lost. Let's see, you can see RaGe is ahead. Actually, how did I miss that? SiZe has got a sneaky flamer. That always happens when you play versus SiZe. He always manages to get a flamer in your base. So, actually, I thought SiZe was losing that flamer, and he's actually doing pretty good. I'm sorry I missed that, actually. I'm trying to watch the chat and spectate and comment at the same time. So that flamer is finally going to go down, but that's massive damage. Actually, the power is going to go down as well. Has he got another power out? I don't think so, because this is building slow. SiZe is now on 2 oils, so that's actually looking pretty decent for SiZe. So as soon as that flamer came in, this game totally changed, and as soon as these 2 oils have been captured, the game's totally changed as well. This one is going to go down. That Helix is going to be healing. Lotus is going to come in. I don't think RaGe should be expecting it, because both of these oils are captured. As soon as you see your oil captured, you should be expecting a Lotus, but whether he's going to be able to respond to that quick enough or not. RaGe is sending his Lotus back, but this Lotus should be capturing this or stealing some cash. Now, actually a bit of a weird capture position. SiZe is actually going to have artillery coming out, probably going to be on the airfield to stop the Helix repairing. Obviously he hasn't. He's actually going to hit the barracks as well. That's looking super good for SiZe. If SiZe wins this one, it'll be 4-3. For anyone who's just joined, the score at the moment is 4-2. That outpost needs to go back a bit, or they need to evacuate and go in that bunker, or they can attack now while they're running away. So actually this was looking pretty bad for SiZe at the start, but that flamer and the Lotus capturing the oils changed the whole game, I think, and now it's looking pretty decent for SiZe. Unless SiZe makes any crazy mistakes now, or if unless RaGe plays like amazing. It's actually a pretty weird tank mirror. Usually like you have one player on the center at least, but no players are on the center at like nearly 8 minutes. So it's pretty weird. That GAT needs to be attacking that. This Helix is going to come in and do some damage, which is exactly what it needs to do. Why isn't SiZe responding quick enough? That GAT was just sat there. He's going to lose. Some of these things in here are vetted up as well. Actually going to lose the Helix. He's going to lose the Helix. So a bit of mistakes on both sides there. That Helix could have gone in there, got the kill, or even killed some trucks and then gone back, but RaGe hung around for a bit too long. That's the artillery from RaGe, because RaGe has killed a load of stuff and actually now got a command center out. Quite a big force from SiZe on the left, going to push down the left. This is going to probably go for the supply. You want to hit the supply, kill the trucks, kill the war factory. Sorry, kill the supply. SiZe actually going to be going for his own Helix. Whether RaGe knows about this or not, I'm not sure. RaGe's actually killed both oils, so now the Economies are both reset. They're both going to run out of this supply at the same time. SiZe is carrying on a little bit longer. RaGe has got a bit of a weird supply going on here, but SiZe is having to rebuild his.
We have exhausted the supply.
This is quite a nice force from SiZe, and I wonder if he's got the autoloader upgrade. No, he hasn't. It's quite an expensive upgrade at 2,500. RaGe is actually going to do mines there, and that Lotus should be able to scout it. Is that whose Lotus is that actually? That's actually RaGe's. So actually, RaGe can see all this coming. Not sure what's going on there. I missed that for a second. This bunker is going to go down. Only one rocket in there, but there is mines in there. SiZe, if he's paying attention, should hear those mines detonate, and he should do a flame wall now to clear them. Not sure if he's paying attention, and if he sees those two bullet holes there, yeah, he is paying attention. He's going to flame them, and now you can push forward. You've got to be careful now, though, of EMP and carpet, but he knows RaGe isn't on that level yet because he hasn't seen any come out. SiZe now going on the sensor. Just really careful. If RaGe gets a load of EXP anytime soon, an EMP and a carpet can change the whole game again. That's sometimes why you quite often see like super close games, and you often see like a command center versus a command center just at the end, and you almost get like a draw. I'm still waiting for that to happen, by the way. Usually you get like one unit, like the Helix is still flying around, but like if an EMP went there now and the Helix flew over it, it'd just kill everything. So it can change the whole game. RaGe is picking up XP, so SiZe needs to be careful. I've seen that happen loads in tank mirrors where EMP goes on there and it changes the whole game. So Renegade says, let's raise our hands and send energy to SiZe. Don't know if this is this the real Renegade, because the real Renegade on the forum is actually, I didn't know he talked that much, but you're actually talking quite a lot in the chat. SiZe fanning out his units. Maybe he is expecting that carpet. Gonna see actually this being captured. Is he going to save it in time? That's the question. No, he's not. He's going to be captured, and he's not even going to sell. Why is he not going to sell? I suppose the benefit is you don't get 1,000, but you get to kill that, and that's getting more XP for SiZe. So there is a plus side for it. But is it worth $1,000 to get that extra XP? Don't know. Debatable. Somebody says, why do you not upload losses to your YouTube account? I upload plenty of losses, actually. If you check, if you watch my videos, you'll see loads of losses. That's Renegade again. I don't actually know if this is a real Renegade. Probably Alpine on a fake account. I might have to ban you if you keep causing trouble in the chat with other viewers. Crazy Helix battle now. That one running away should be at the advantage, which it is. That one's actually got a lower HP, but this one is going to run away. This one's going to back it up. They need to repair now because they're both on low supply. This artillery's coming in. RaGe is predicting it to be on the supply, which is going to be right, and he's going to sell. That's a bit of a gamble because you don't know if it's going to hit like that propaganda center or the supply. So if you sell one by mistake and it hits the other, then you're totally screwed because you've lost both buildings. I would really like put this stuff in a line for SiZe, because if an EMP comes now or anytime soon, SiZe is in big trouble. But he is collecting from this middle the whole time, so all SiZe has to do is hold on. He's got this huge force. RaGe will be at, SiZe will be at a good advantage. That's got to be mines. Yeah, it's mines, but it's going to die. Plenty of gas mixed in here, so no Helix is going to be doing super damage. SiZe has got a nice amount of control across the whole map. He can see everything. He's got these bunkers which have a huge range, huge view. These Helixes actually going to come in. Going to have another little battle. That one might actually go down, very close to going down. I wonder if he's got the speaker tower upgrade. Don't know if we can tell from a helix. I don't think so. Actually, you can tell from the plus because it's a little plus, not a big one. So I don't think he has got it actually. RaGe has spotted the mines, going to clear some mines. Artillery's going to come in. It's probably going to be somewhere in this area because you can see it coming across the map. Depending on where this hits, it could go bad for SiZe. I don't think it's going to kill enough though. Actually, SiZe RaGe has not predicted well where that's going to go. It's a bit of a gamble if you do that against a moving object. Probably better choice would have been go for something stationary, but again, it's just a gamble. It's you can't predict where the unit's going to be. If the units had moved there and the artillery struck, then RaGe probably would have won the battle, and then it would have been a lot better. But the longer SiZe has this centre, the worse it is looking for RaGe. It's going to be a good game for RaGe, I think. This angle here, actually, I say that the helixes are coming in, and this is going to be bad for. Actually, the ECMs are going to defend that. This is actually a really decent game. Helix is going to come in and do some more damage, but the ECMs are doing a super good job at defending it. They're splitting up all the missiles. They are doing damage slowly though, but remember the Battlemaster's self-heal, and once that ECM goes down, which is super close to going down, it is totally screwed. So SiZe needs to get some more gas out. Remember that RaGe, as soon as he gets that EMP and that carpet, I'm telling you, this game can go drastically one way. All you need is one ECM there. Sorry, not one ECM, one EMP there, and a carpet, and that'll be RaGe. SiZe totally screwed. Helix is going to come in the right side. SiZe is on a big account of helixes. He's on 3 against 2. That's another building destroyed, so SiZe's XP will be building up. He'll be on EMP and carpet soon himself. Don't think it unlocks anything else for tank, no, just EMP and carpet. That gas going to venture forward, probably going to get picked off depending on where it goes. I think SiZe is just using it as a little scout really. Or maybe try and pick off one of these helixes that actually already is very low. It's going to actually kill. It's already paid for itself because it's killed like 3 rockets, and those rockets are 375 each. Actually going to get in the supply line. Probably target that truck first because it's lower than that one. Probably going to kill a few trucks. Actually looking alright. I don't think RaGe is doing much else on the map. These helixes are going to come in, and it looks like SiZe may well take this game. SiZe is definitely controlling the game, although it is still pretty close. He's floating 6,300. Those helixes are going to get chased back, but this main force coming in, you want to be careful near the command center, because if EMP is ready, I know I keep mentioning it, but it will change the outcome of the game. Here comes carpets. That means SiZe has got EMP now, which is probably here. Where's the carpet going? It's going on the airfield. He's not going to target units. Where's the EMP going to go? Is it EMP? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It's there. So now RaGe can't use any support power. So mines, artillery, all that stuff is all disabled. He can't use anything until that EMP comes back. But when it does come back, you'll be able to use it all. But this is RaGe's. What you can see on the screen now is RaGe's only stuff. That Lotus is actually going to capture that stuff. RaGe actually heard that, and he's going to go over there to stop it. But it's not looking good. Artillery is even coming in. Going to lose one helix though. He has actually got the speaker tower upgrade now. You see that huge plus sign. Artillery, where's that going to go? On the supply. So this is RaGe's last building. Here comes the EMP. Oh no, mines. But this command center is going to go down. There's no way that RaGe can win this now. By the way, before this ends, what matchup do you want to see next? What matchup do you want to see? I was going to suggest Air Force Mirror, but I mean,
you have been defeated.
Stealth versus Tank was a suggestion. Yeah, 4-3 is the score now, by the way, if you've just joined. No, I think they agreed on one tank mirror. I don't think they want to play it again. Whatever you say, I'll just type it to them. But ultimately, the rules state that it's random and then reverse armies, so yeah, someone said laser versus laser, but USA mirrors can be over in like 2 minutes. It's like you look away from your Chinooks for 20 seconds, you come, or 10 seconds, you come back to your base, and 3 missile defenders have laser locked all your Chinooks. That's 2,400 for each supply, and then the game's over. Unless both players are playing super at good attention the whole time. I don't even have this map actually, Barren Badlands balanced. What the hell is that? I'd quite like to see a GLA mirror on this map. Let's see if they'll... Alright, looks like going to be GLA mirror. GDI versus Nod. That's pretty funny. USA versus, well, USA laser versus tank. Pretty sure. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say if this was on Tournament Desert, RaGe would win this definitely, but because it's Barren Badlands and this supply is a bit weird, and if you get a gap up here and stop this collecting, it's super hard. It's not like Tournament Desert where this would all be flat and you can easily just go up and down, defend, defend, defend. You've got to kind of defend this tunnel, not tunnel. What am I about? You've got to defend this area and then come over here and defend this area. RaGe actually going to do a supply over here. I've done this a few times in the past, but it's a long distance, and all SiZe has to do is put a gat here. But is SiZe going to do the gat up there and expect that? It's a bit of mind games. Actually, he's going to do a dozer drop and sell that supply. He's going to do a Patriot, probably a Patriot there. I think RaGe thinks he's going to lose this game, so he's going to do something weird like this. All SiZe has to... Oh, it's actually a laser Patriot, isn't it? Not a Patriot missile, it's a laser general. Maybe this will work out decent for RaGe, actually. RaGe again going for like an aggressive build. Probably going to do like full Vs now and then just go forward. It's actually going to work out pretty decent for RaGe. I actually forgot for a second that he was laser. Troop Crawler won't kill the laser Patriot, by the way. Even 1 versus 1, that'll be a hard battle. But with the dozer, the Troop Crawler just evacuates and the dozer just runs him over. And if the Troop Crawler Red Guard target the dozer, then the laser just kills the Red Guard to the point where there's not enough to kill the laser turret. And remember, a Troop Crawler costs 1,400 and a laser is only 1,000, so it's not worth it. Depending on how this battle goes, if RaGe loses that V, it'll be good game straight away. It's all about that 1V in the micro. It's not going to happen though. RaGe is going to be doing super good micro as usual. This Laser Patriot hasn't actually worked out that good. It's now going to be 2 supplies versus 1 from the majority of the game. SiZe actually doing this forward. Those are probably going to be a War Factory, because actually he's already got 2 War Factories, so maybe it won't be actually. If RaGe gets in both of these bunkers and manages to hold on, this game will probably equalise and balance out. This dozer here is going to be lucky to escape. Don't know if RaGe is going to spot that. I don't think he is, because he hasn't got a drone on there. He's not going to see it. Also, these gats are going to distract him. If these gats get in the supply line, it's going to cause RaGe massive problems. Yeah, the score is 4-3, by the way, if anyone's wondering the score. The score is 4-3 to RaGe. This is another random matchup, and in a minute they'll reverse. It's laser against tank. SiZe on a nice healthy 1900, RaGe on 700. Obviously RaGe is only on 1 supply. You went for this laser drop that's not actually worked out that well. This War Factory will go down eventually, I think, but it's going to hold on for a nice amount of time because of the dozer repair. It's kind of a no eco from RaGe. Again, the more things these killed, the more vetted up the units inside get. If that dozer runs over some stuff now, which is probably going to do, this laser turret should win the battle. But yeah, so someone said in the chat before that the troop crawler would be the counter to it, but it's not. Look, I mean, just the dozer has to run over a few, and it's already won. RaGe is going to win this game. It's looking like it's gone for this no eco, and it's gonna pay off. Killed 1 supply. That's vet 2 now. That's vet 1, so they're becoming harder and harder to kill for SiZe. SiZe has actually got nothing left. It's got barracks up in the top, in the bottom right. Power's actually going to go down because the Red Guard obviously going to kill it here. Rockets in the back going to kill some Chinooks, but to be honest, even if you kill all of RaGe's units over here, it doesn't matter, because this here, and that's vet 3 now. That's vet 2. So this game is already won for RaGe. Yeah, it's first to 6, by the way, best of 11. So yeah, this will put it to 5-3, I think. Or have I lost count? No, 5-3. That'll be 5-3. Yeah, it's 4-3 at the moment to RaGe. It'll put it to 5-3 for RaGe, which means RaGe is getting closer to the $200 prize. That's going to go down. SiZe has got nothing. This is a good game. This is. I'm not convinced that was the best play outside. SiZe is getting destroyed, guys, I think. Yeah, 5-3. Yeah, SiZe has been playing like 11 years and he's still tried to kill a laser turret with the troop crawler. Yes, that is correct. Let's see how this goes and what kind of build order SiZe does. Someone said in the chat that SiZe always plays 2 standard and always 2 solid, so he's probably going to do 2 supplies and not do something like RaGe, where RaGe sometimes does the no eco and all-in aggressive build orders. Maybe SiZe does need to take a step back, but usually his solid play wins, but I'm not convinced he's playing his best today. So SiZe is actually... maybe SiZe is getting too old. If he's been playing since like at least 2005, maybe SiZe is getting old. I think he's 20. He's probably like 29 or something, I think. Forward War Factory, kind of similar position to where to where SiZe did it in the previous game. And I bet you the first gat goes up here to the left. But this laser turret I kind of like is going to be there in time. If you're going to make a laser turret and laser tanks, you need another power, so that's exactly what SiZe is doing. Actually, SiZe has skipped a Chinook here in order to get those units out. Actually going to see a troop crawler from RaGe. It's going to try and garrison that and then go back. Has he got the capture upgrade? No, he hasn't. He hasn't got a barrack, so he can't have that actually. RaGe is actually going to go for a fast third supply. It's actually SiZe's supply. Going to send these forward now. It's not going to do anything though. That barracks and that gat is not going to do anything. If RaGe is paying attention, which of course he is, he's been paying attention this whole game. He's going to send that straight back. Cancel the barracks because there's no need. You're not going to get past that turret. The laser turret is actually super strong. RaGe is now on 3 supplies. Probably soon going to be on 4 supplies. This is like already the game's only been going on for 2 minutes 12, and it's already looking like SiZe is going to be RaGe is going to be taking this. RaGe is actually playing really good. Oh, this is a shame. This is SiZe out, guys. There's no way SiZe is going to win this. There's just no way. SiZe wasn't even repairing that. He wasn't using the truck, using the dozer to run over stuff. He's only on 1 Chinook here, which is going to go down. That V is going to go straight into the gap. Luckily, RaGe isn't paying attention. He's actually paying attention over here. That laser tank's going to go down. This laser tank is in the supply lines, harassing. There was one here as well, but it's going to go down to rockets. SiZe now on 1 supply against 3. Okay, we do have this laser tank here, which is going to put RaGe back to 2. But I think it's too late. What? Don't walk that V. It's going to go down to... Oh no, just survive. Don't walk it into the mines. It's painful to watch. That V's actually going to go down. Pretty close to those mines. Real close. I kind of want SiZe to win this one so we get to see more games, but actually not too bad for SiZe. It actually shut down these 2 supplies, which is actually not too bad. SiZe is still on 1 supply himself though. And the V goes down. Because he had a Hellfire, he didn't have a drone to scan, so he didn't have the drone to see the mines. That laser tank's gone down, so now RaGe is back on 2 supplies. He has still got the war factory, he's got a barracks. Another Chinook is going to go down. I was going to say there's no way SiZe can win this, especially if another Chinook goes down, because they're so expensive to replace and SiZe hasn't got the cash. So RaGe is on 2 supplies. I think SiZe would have been better just doing an all-in kind of thing like RaGe did in the previous game. But instead he likes to play standard, and because of that he is behind. Maybe going to see the ambulance go down. No, it's just onto low HP. I mean, SiZe is holding on, but I mean, where's that one? Has another Chinook gone down? So he's on 1 Chinook, and SiZe is on. RaGe is on 2 supplies. Got missile defenders coming forward now. Rockets, sorry. Gat's coming on the left. So SiZe is now torn between, like, do you stay in your base, defend, or do you go for the base trade? I think no matter what SiZe does at this point, it's looking bad for him. RaGe has just outplayed him like every single game. Another Chinook goes down. Saves one. Gonna do a laser tank on. But as soon as the rockets arrive, that's going to be a good game. He will spot these mines because of the drone. Saves a V there. Manages to kill a GAT. These bunkers though are going to be hard to go through with the Vs. That laser tank, you need to pay attention. You need to be paying attention. It's going to go down to the rockets and the GATs. As soon as he's getting the base now, it's going to be like a base trade situation. RaGe is going to see this dozer escaping. He's not got enough cash though to be building anything. You're going to have to sell like all that to have 2,000. That can be worth 1,000. But okay, Pathfinder has come out. Pretty decent. It's kind of like that other game where he needs to be selling these buildings so he can. That Pathfinder's gone down. How did the Pathfinder go down? Maybe he wants to sell that and build another Chinook on there. If he can clear this up, actually, it's not looking too bad for him. I'm just afraid it's looking a bit like that GLA game where SiZe actually didn't have very much and RaGe just was collecting and had all these bunkers here. It's all down to this bit of micro here, so SiZe is going to lose a V, but he's actually going to eventually win this battle. If he goes to this top, he can actually clear all that out now, and it's not looking too bad for SiZe, but RaGe is pretty hardcore bunkered in, so we have got another Chinook coming over now, the one that he saved from earlier. So actually SiZe is really hanging on. Someone said in the chat this isn't SiZe's normal self. I don't think it is. It is his normal self. Yeah, I can't check vision. Pretty sure this renegade guy in the chat is Alpine. He just made a fake account. I don't know why he just likes to chat shit to everyone all the time. So SiZe is going to like stabilize. It needs to get on 2 Chinooks ASAP. RaGe now come for a Helix. I didn't get a chance to check how much cash he had. I think he had enough to build a Helix. I'm pretty sure he did. He had around 2k before, and he would have been collecting in between that. And yeah, no, I'm right. I'm pretty sure Renegade is Alpine. So yeah, we can mute you. That's fine. Okay, so 2 Vs and an ambulance left. This Helix is going to come out though, and it's going to probably go straight to his base and kill some buildings. SiZe is pretty stuck now, unless he gets Toby missiles out. It's not gonna happen. SiZe is actually doing another supply. Oh, it's gonna lose a V, gonna lose a V, gonna lose his dozer. This is like a really weird game, but if he loses that V as well, this is gonna be a super good game. There's no way SiZe is gonna be able to come back now. If RaGe just goes over here and hunts this war factory, that is GG straight away there. Let's just ban Alpine properly. Okay, there we go, you're banned now. Yeah, War Factory's going down. There's no way that SiZe can win this now. SiZe is actually completely screwed. RaGe has outplayed him at every single match. I know the score is 6-3 for RaGe, and that's RaGe takes it. He takes $200. This is definitely not the usual SiZe that we see. Maybe RaGe is playing good, and maybe I'm just looking from an observer point of view, but I'm pretty sure that is not SiZe's normal self. But yeah, well played. That's too bad. Yeah, the score is 6-3. Alright guys, so after this, SiZe seemed to be a little bit angry, and he challenged RaGe to double or quits on the prize money that SiZe won. So SiZe won $85 for coming second. They both had their prize money at this point, and they both sent $85 to CNCHD to play another best of 11, and winner takes the whole pot, so $170. So that we posted separately. They did play that afterwards, and it was pretty decent games. Again, super close to the end. So be sure to check that out in a few days. Cheers, guys, and good game.